I'm Chef Jeffrey Held, and this is Cooking for Wellness at NYU Langone Health. Today, we're making vegetable barbecue skewers paired with an easy homemade hummus that's nutritious and delicious. Let's get started.
Our guest today is Dr. Joan Cangiarella, Senior Associate Dean for Education, Faculty, and Academic Affairs, and Chief of Pathology Services.
Welcome, Dr. Cangiarella.
Great. Thank you so much for having me today.
So I hear you are no stranger to being on camera. Is it true you appeared in one of the most iconic movies of all time, The Godfather?
That is true. When I was 5 years old, my grandfather knew one of the producers and took me as an extra to the wedding scene of The Godfather.
Wow.
If you see the movie, you'll see me there, the little girl with banana curls and a big yellow dress dancing at the wedding
I
scene.
think I've seen it like 50 times.
You're going to have to go back and watch it.
Again. It's my favorite time of year to cook. Hit a farmer's market and just like the simplest, most basic preparation you can do. And the vegetables and fruits will do all the work for you.
That's great.
Does that make
this
sense?
I can do.
Nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to literally make like a plant-based barbecue. Just going to grill tons and tons of vegetables, different textures, different flavors. Keep the flavors simple. We're going to marinate in apple cider vinegar, a little za'atar seasoning, honey, and Dijon mustard. That's it. Serve it with some hummus, and it's a complete meal, completely vegetarian. Let's go ahead and make our dressing first. Add in that mustard to the bowl. Mustard is flavor, but it also stabilizes oil and vinegar. So it helps your dressing stay emulsified and together. A little bit of honey. I have some za'atar seasoning. It's one of my favorites. It's like a Middle Eastern spice, sumac, sesame seeds, salt, like real intense flavor, no calorie, delicious. And we have a little bit of cider vinegar. I'm gonna give you some fresh black pepper. Grab your whisk and just give that a little stir. Just a little pinch of salt. We're gonna just slowly just add that oil in. So like I said earlier, rather than marinate the vegetables ahead of time when they're raw, they don't tend to absorb that seasoning. So we're gonna grill them on high heat. Once they start to soften, you get a little caramelization on the veg, they soak in all that flavor. So it's even easier too. You grill them right away and then marinate after. It's delicious. We're gonna start making some skewers. So when you're using the skewers, a lot of people use metal, stainless steel. They're great, but they can get very hot and they could burn your hands. So we're using bamboo skewers today. Very important. We soak them in water for about an hour ahead, just so they're much less likely to burn. Dr. Cangiarella, what is digital pathology and how does it impact the care our clinicians provide?
Sure. So digital pathology allows a pathologist to get rid of their microscope and to take the slides and scan them or digitize them into an image that you can now see on the computer. So the biggest advantage to it is at the touch of a button, I can take that image and send it to one of my colleagues, maybe across the river in our Long Island campus or our Brooklyn campus. So it allows really the expertise that we have within the department.
You can share among your colleagues.
And have like top level experts across the system. We are one of the first academic medical centers to go fully digital across the country, and we did it in a record speed.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
So you ready to make some skewers?
Oh, yes.
All right. The biggest thing with this is, first, there are no rules.
Okay.
You make whatever you want. I mean, that's why it's fun. Anyone can help. Kids can help. You just don't want to put vegetables with other vegetables that won't cook the same amount of time. That's like, you're not going to put a big piece of onion and a cherry tomato, just since like this will cook in no time and this takes way longer. So, like peppers, eggplant, and squash are like all relatively the same cooking time. So, load them up. Do our medical students have any classes on nutrition or healthy eating in the curriculum?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, as we all know, nutrition is such an important part of a person's health.
Yeah.
So the way that we have the curriculum structured is we do organ based. So when we have cardiology, or we're studying the heart, we would talk about high cholesterol diet.
Nice.
When we're talking about the kidney,
So like direct association is
Yes.
great. Yeah.
you know, we would talk about people that have renal disease and what kind of diets would be important for patients with renal disease. So we try to, you know, make it applicable to the area that they're studying so that they
That's
remember
amazing.
it and they,
Yeah.
you know, understand it.
That's great. Like direct association. I'm sure that helps. One thing to keep in mind is to try to cover as much of the skewer as humanly possible. So you want to have something you can put a tongue on to grab in case it gets too hot. But any exposed skewer is susceptible to lighting on fire, basically. It's just try to,
I better go back and
just
get
try to cover it up. It's perfect. Perfect. Yep, there you go. We seasoned up the veggies nice with just a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. I'm just gonna add them right on like that. Nice and easy. Very hot, be careful. Beautiful. Now, this is the kind of thing, like, look, we got these tomato and fig,
big.
like super quick, especially if the grill's nice and hot. I'm just gonna char them up nice, flip them, char them again, and pull them right off. But the eggplant and the squash and the peppers take a little bit more. These guys will probably take about 5-7 minutes on each side. We'll flip them, do another 5 to 7. I'm gonna grill some corn in the husk. It's kind of a different style.
How long does
show
that
you.
take?
That takes a little bit, probably about closer to 15 minutes or so over like medium heat. I usually put it in the back of the grill, and then it basically just steams the corn on the grill. So then when I just peel it open, the corn will be steamed inside. We're gonna use the husk as a handle.
Definitely a barbecue fan. I mean, it's easy, no cleanup in the kitchen. That's for sure. And I have a big family. So when the family comes over, that's the one thing we're doing is during the summer is definitely barbecuing.
All right, we're looking good, right? Look at all those colors.
Like fantastic.
I got our marinade here. Literally just take it now and just literally pour right over. So I swear, once they're like hot and all caramelized up like that, they just suck that flavor right in. It's beautiful. Smells so good.
So good.
I love having like, you know, dark caramelized
Yeah.
corn kernels, but also this is also one of my favorites. So I think I just like every way to cook corn, to be honest. You take it like this and then you just peel it right while it's still warm. And it's basically just like you have boiled it or steamed it. And you use,
And it looks like a better color than
Yeah,
you boiled it or steamed it.
but then you just literally use it as a handle
Wow.
and eat it.
It's pretty good.
All right, what do you think? I think you should be proud of our work.
It looks
Look at
great.
this.
It's so colorful.
So, like I
Smells
said,
delicious.
yeah, just the fruits and vegetables, the simplest possible thing, and literally this goes out on the table and everyone can feast. So easy, 100% plant-based, and really, really flavorful stuff. Want to eat?
Try it. Wow, it's so good.
Really delicious.
It is good.
Thank you so much for coming in today. Really appreciate you stopping in. Any final words?
I think if I can make this, anybody at NYU Langone can make it. So tune in and thank you, Chef Jeffrey, for really showing me and teaching me a few things I didn't know.
Thank you. If you're looking for more healthy recipes, check out Cooking for Wellness on Inside Health.